You heard about the couple who went out together to buy a new table for their home? He points to a massive table with sturdy metal legs and says, "This is what we need. It will last us for many years. Let's take this table." She looks at him, makes a face and says, "This? No way. This looks like it belongs in a factory, not in our home." She points to a sleek glass table with dainty legs and says, "Look how this matches our living room curtains exactly. Let's take this one." Now it's his turn once again and he says, "What do you understand in tables? This will break before it even reaches our house. You can't even call this a table." At the end of the day, both leave the store upset and insulted and of course empty-handed. There are two important things in life that don't always go hand in hand. On the one hand, there's strength, durability. We want something to last us a long time. And on the other hand, there's beauty, dignity. We want it to be aesthetically pleasing to the eye right now. Which of these values is more important? Let's see what King Solomon says about this in the 16th verse of Eshet Chayil. Oz v'hadar levusha v'tischak leyom acharon. Strength and dignity are her garb. She looks smilingly towards the future. There are people for whom beauty is most important. They need the colors and textures to match perfectly. They need perfect design. In this case, they've got the first part of the phrase, they look smilingly. Then there are people for whom durability is number one. They'll only buy that which can last them for many years and washes well. They may not be smiling right now, but they've got the second half of the phrase, towards the future. So what's the right thing to choose? Beauty or durability? That is the greatness of the Jewish woman. King Solomon praises her for she knows how to combine these two values perfectly. She buys that which is both beautiful and practical. She makes food that's both healthy and delicious. One is not instead of the other, but a perfect combination of both. As Jews, we're constantly faced with these two values. On the one hand, we need to stand strong on our principles. On the other hand, it says that we must be pleasant and be careful not to hurt anyone's feelings. Sometimes it seems that these are two complete opposites. How do we merge two opposite approaches? Especially if there's a conflict between what halacha says and what my friends or family members say. Am I supposed to be nice and compromise on the letter of the law? Or should I better keep the law in all its details, and even if it will hurt the feelings of those dear to me? A true woman of valor knows that both of these values are equally important. She knows that just as following the letter of the law is God's will, so is being nice to people also God's will. She'll seek advice from her rabbi or her mentor, and using her feminine wisdom and intuition, she will seek and find the golden middle path. Not because that's what's convenient for her, but because that is what God wants. And that is what King Solomon is praising her for. When strength and beauty meet, she can look smilingly and confidently towards the future. Stay with us as next week we'll continue to discover the Jewish woman of valor within us.
Moment of wisdom. Some brief and life-changing moments.